Okay, so I got a little project here today. I don't know if this will be a part of a bigger video or if this will just be its own little short video. I've got this hollow core door that leads to my spray room that's got a broken door frame down here at the bottom. And this, so I don't even remember how this happened, but something fell into this door and it just busted this all up. I tried stapling it back in with T50 Elite. It just didn't have enough force behind it. So this lower hinge here, I need to glue this little piece of wood back in place. And this is definitely not a permanent repair, but it's just kind of doing it because it'll be less annoying to deal with. So using our WH18DC with the Crescent Apex, just a Phillips 2 and 2 amp hour 18 volt battery. Metabo HPT NP50A, this is a 2-inch pin nailer. And I'm going to take all the T50s out of the door and use this PT50 pneumatic T50 stapler to, this should definitely have enough power to at least flush drive those staples. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to take care of the wood first. I'm going to use some Titebond speed set on the back of the piece of wood. I probably should take those screws out first. I'll leave them in. And I will glue the, I just might take the whole door off. I might do that. That way I can use some clamps to hold that piece of wood on. Let's go ahead and do that. There's quite a bit of damage here. Alright, so I ended up changing my mind about the glue choice. This is actually quick and thick. The reason I chose that is because this has been separated for quite a while now. So it's probably not the most exact tolerance to go in there. It's finger jointed pine. I don't know what I expected, it's a cheap door. And normally I would flush drive these stupid drywall screws at the previous owner. Well, I can do it on this side. Yeah, I can do that. So, on good authority, the previous owner had crappy, well, he was a drywaller, and he had crappy DeWalt tools, so, and no shade towards DeWalt, but like, by crappy I mean they were the old, they weren't slide type batteries, they were the nickel metal hydride batteries, the old style batteries that nobody uses anymore because they're garbage. And his were definitely old by when he used them. So, all right, time for the door. Tell you what, it's nice having a big workbench. Yes, I'll eventually replace this door. It's just, I'm mainly, quote unquote, fixing this because it annoys me. It still functions as a door. I don't really need to go through the trouble of completely replacing it right now. There's no point. But I would like for the bottom to stop flapping, and I would like for the sides to at least hold themselves together again. So, okay. So, like I said, for this we're using the PT50. I've been a pretty long-term fan of Arrow Fastener and their products and stuff. I've got this PT50. I should do that from the back. PT50. This staple puller. I've got a T25. I've got a T59. I've got a T50 Elite, a JT21. The T25 is meant for low voltage wire and stuff like that. It's just a round crown staple. It's not insulated or anything fancy. That's the one with the brown handle. The T59 is for typically RG6, coax cable, TV cable, anything up to 5/16 inch thick. We've been using it for the 14.2 on the trailer because it is an insulated staple, and 14.2. A brand new battery just got done charging. The 14.2 just barely fits inside the staple. And for all the 12.2 and the 14.3, I have to get a T72. But that's not going to happen until just before we do insulation, probably. So, I'm going to do this. A little bit more pressure. There we go. Let's go ahead and flip it. That PT50 fires the same T50 staples as any other T50 capable stapler will shoot. So it's just pneumatic. That's the fancy thing about it. 4A Tools finally followed me back today on Instagram, so that's nice. I think, does Arrow follow me? I don't know if Arrow follows me on Instagram. I know Diablo Tools does, Metabo HPT and Metabo HPT Canada do. Crescent might. There's a decent amount of companies that follow me on Instagram. Kind of a subtle brag there. But I have a fantastic working relationship with Metabo HPT. I have a pretty decent relationship with Crescent, Diablo, and Freud. And Arrow's commented on my stuff a couple times too, I think. Alright, so this is what we're trying to get rid of. Because this is like this, this whole bottom of the door wobbles, but when I stapled it, it stopped wobbling. seals aren't quite broken in yet on that. My, what was it, the Narrow Crown that did that to me when I first got it, and then I just used it a bunch and stopped doing that. There's little Teflon or rubber seals. Depends on, these are probably Teflon because they say this is an oil-free gun. I still oil it anyways because I use my air guns quite frequently and pretty heavily, so I completely forgot. Is it the prettiest repair in the world? No, but it is functional, so yeah. It's character, as the thrift store people would say. Alright. Just for fun, put this thing back. Those screws are tore up. Got it on the low power setting because this is just an MDF hollow core door. I really don't want to blow through it after going through all this effort to repair the door frame. It's the first time that Apex has done that. Okay, kind of a short video, but if you've enjoyed any of it, cool to see some unusual tools that I don't normally show on the channel in action. Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think I don't deserve it. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff down in the description below. And I think we're almost up to 300 videos if we haven't passed it already. And we just passed 400 subscribers like 2 weeks ago. So thanks for watching and have a good one. Oh, and this is what I ended up doing. It's not a perfect match, but I've got 3 Bessie 6-inch 1100 pounders on here. They're not clamped down super hard, but I will let this dry for an hour or two, and then I'll screw the door back on. Thanks for watching.